Thank you for staying with us on the Joy News Prime. Now time for the sport. I'm Gary L. Smith. We begin first with badminton because Evans Yeboah is on the verge of making history. The Ghana badminton president will become the first Ghanaian to lead an African sporting body if elected as president of the Badminton Confederation of Africa. The election will be held in Thailand between May 18th and 24th. And speaking with Joy Sports, Evans Yeboah says he's upbeat about his chances.
I think that it's very prominent. The highest we have had in Africa, being a Ghanaian, had been the CAF vice president. But ours will go a little more than that. And once we're able to win this election coming up, then it gives the pedestal for all the blessings that we've received. I love the blessings I've received so far from the Ministry of Youth and Sports. It's been extremely encouraging. I love the results that I have seen from the Flagstaff House and the presidency, and this has been diplomatically accepted across all the visits that I make and the entourage that we go to be able to speak and engage people. So Ghana will be looking forward for a good resounding results, and basically we will be there to project the image of Ghana and also derive from the many benefits that goes with this particular position, managing 46 countries. I have engaged them thoroughly. We believe that our message has been heard. Most of them are new presidents that have come. We have been in the system already. I have served as chairman of the Finance Committee for Badminton Africa. I have also served on the Executive Council for the African Confederation. So I'm quite popular across the African region in badminton. And basically this is a platform that...
To rugby now, and Ghana and Mauritius will be clashing in Saturday's African Bronze Championship at the Indom Sports Stadium. Here's Asari Bediako of our desk with more.
The Eagles of Ghana will fancy their chances of lifting the 2018 Rugby Africa Bronze Cup on home soil after whitewashing Rwanda 57-0 in the semi-finals. The Eagles, who are the lowest ranked team in the tournament, were organized in the back row, solid in the center and efficient in attack. Despite the emphatic semi-final win, head coach Lavmo Kuzerero expects more from Ghana in the finals against Mauritius.
We're going back to the drawing board. We still have a lot of things to work on that we didn't put out today, right? So we're going back and we fix them. Then we come back, maybe playing better than what we did today.
Mauritius, meanwhile, are without 6 key players, but their head coach, Jean-Baptiste Goblet, does not think his side are underdogs.
I expect a simple thing, you know. We come from a long way. It is 4 years that Mauritius don't win a game. So we try to build a new era with the rugby Mauritius. We miss a lot of good players on the island for this tournament. So I have like 6 or 7 players who was missing. But we try to build a team, you know, and a spirit. So we will see the final semi-final is 50-50. So let's see what's happened.
Lesotho and Rwanda lock horns in the 3rd place playoff at this year's Rugby Africa Bronze Cup. The winner of the competition will earn a place in the Silver Cup, which will come off later this year.
Speaking of international championships, the World Cup is just under or over a month away, and a lot of players are keeping it simple so that they can make their national team's final squads. Dani Alves, unfortunately, will not make it, as you can see on myjoyonline.com. He is one of the few players in the world. Actually, if he had won the World Cup, he would have been the only player in the history of football to win everything there is to offer, and I mean everything. But that won't happen now, as he has been dogged with a knee injury. He's played 41 times for PSG this season, helping them with the French treble, and he got an injury just a couple of days ago as well. So that's the sad story with Dani Alves. However, for Africa, it will be a big deal to see one of its brightest stars at the World Cup. But before then, Mohamed Salah is basking in the glow of a fantastic season.
Mo Salah claimed more accolades in what has been a whirlwind season in the EPL for the Egyptian frontman after being named the Football Writers Association Player of the Year on Thursday. Salah, who was at Chelsea from 2014 to 2016, has pledged his future to Liverpool and says he's always wanted to prove his doubters wrong.
It was always in my mind to come back because a lot of people say he cannot succeed here. and he's not good enough for the Premier League. So it was always in my mind to come back. And I had 2 great seasons in Rome. But I said to myself, everyone was telling me, no, don't come back. But it was always in my mind, I have to come back to prove them wrong. So, yeah.
Liverpool have 2 games remaining in the season, one in the English Premier League and a Champions League final. The Egyptian is still chasing Ian Rush's club goal-scoring record of 47 goals in one campaign. And with 44 goals at the moment, the star striker is hoping he'll be able to surpass the club legend's milestone.
I hope so. I hope so. There is still 2 games and just 4 goals. So I will do my best, but for me the most important thing is the result, the team result. So yeah, I will keep fighting both sides.
Salah also picked up Liverpool's Players Player and the First Team Player of the Year awards on the night.
Liverpool will be playing their final game, as will everybody else, on Sunday. In tennis, we finish with that sport because Australian Dominic Thiem has defeated Rafael Nadal in straight sets to reach the final of the 2018 Mutua Madrid Open.
It is the shock of the season at the Mutua Madrid Open. Dominic Thiem has just knocked out the world #1 Rafael Nadal in straight sets. A brilliant performance it has been from the Austrian, who now goes on to face South Africa's Kevin Anderson for a spot in the final. Anderson earlier victorious. He's finally gotten over the quarter-final hurdle for the first time in the ATP 1000 level. And Nadal's run ends at the tournament this week. And believe it or not, coming into the event, he had won 50 straight clay court sets. And the man bows out in Madrid.
Thanks for staying with us. It's been a good week of sport as well. The news continues. I'm Gary L. Smith.